broken societies, for installing a sense of purpose and justice, to seek new knowledge and scientific discoveries and save our beautiful world, to be the good stewards we're supposed to be, and one day, God willing, to help us reach out to the very stars themselves. And I'll finish with, Brother Lewis mentioned Hadith. Hadith, the traditions about the Prophet, peace be upon him, are very important. And I wanted to finish with one particular one. Now, when I was a Christian, one of the things which put me off learning more about Islam for a long time is this idea that Allah, the Muslim name for God, the idea that Allah doesn't love. And, you know, I kept being told this by people saying there's no concept of love in Islam. And sure enough, if you pick up, for example, the Yusuf Ali interpretation of the Quran, and you look in the index, I don't think the word love is actually in there, which for somebody brought up, you know, in a Christian culture seems astonishing. You sort of think, but this is one of the most important attributes of God, and it's not mentioned. And as I learned a little bit more about Arabic, and I learned a bit more about Hadith, I began to understand this word Rahman, which gets translated, I suppose, as the compassionate, has a much deeper meaning. There's a hadith that at the point where the war between Mecca and Medina was finally over, and the Prophet and his army were about to enter the city, the companions of the Prophet saw a woman in great distress because she'd lost her child in all the you know, the panic. You know, you can imagine the town. They think they're going to be attacked by these people who are going to kill them all. And this woman was in terrible distress. She'd lost her young child. And then someone found the child and brought her the child. And obviously she was, you can imagine how over the moon the mother was, who thought her child was dead or worse. And she'd been returned to her. And the companions of the Prophet said to him, "Look at the, you know, look at the joy on that woman. Isn't that wonderful to see that?" And he said to them that he used the word, basically the Rahman, this word meaning compassion, and he described her as the Rahman that this woman is showing to her child is as nothing compared with the Rahman that God feels towards, you know, all of you. You know, how he'll feel about you on the day of judgment, the people who followed his teachings and submitted their will to that of Allah. So I'll finish mine there and hand over to Abdullah.
Hello everyone, my name is Tulani Lulu. My real Muslim name is Zakaria, and basically I actually converted to Islam through a dream. I was going through a lot of, you know, street life problems, and I went to my lowest point in my life that I've ever felt, and I was laying on my bed, you know, on my own. No family, was on my own, living on my own. And I had a dream about someone that I knew that I used to work with. And this was on a Friday. And when I went the next day, I went to the mosque in St. Mary's, Rasvia Mosque. And I saw that brother there. And it was weird at first because I thought I had a dream about you last night. And you know, he was happy to see me, and I didn't even know he was Muslim at first. I just knew him as someone I used to work with. And you know, I took my shahada, and he's the one that actually showed me how to pray. And you know, from that day, I saw a lot of changes in myself. You know, I can't say if I was bad because I wanted to be. I was bad because, you know, I had no guidance. I felt I had no guidance at first. You know, I grew up with no dad, and it was only my mom that was there. So every time I got close to my mum, she had to leave to go for work. Like, we've been around the world, like South Africa, Zambia, and we came here. And I never really got to know my mum. So from that dream, I felt like I found God, I found my dad. You know, I found something I was looking for so long. And I found love, I found warmth, I found peace, you know. It took time to actually get used to the life of Islam, but not that long. You know, I saw like how my friends were, and I learned off them to be not like things that they were doing showed me how to be. And it's a powerful religion because they look at me as an example now. They want to be like me, and before I was there doing all the things that they were doing, you know. And it taught me a lot of things to like straighten my life out in a way that I never believed I could do it, you know. And I look back at things that I've done and I think I was saved, basically. I was saved from so much badness, you know, so much evil even, you know. Because there's a lot of things that people do when, you know, they take drugs and they drink, and it's not good stuff, you know. And when I came here, I found all these things. I found racism. I had to go from a all cultural school to a all white school in Lord's Hill. And it took time to get used to that because I didn't know about racism. I never knew about different. I just used to know people. It wasn't about different colours. But when I got here and I found all that, it made me angry, you know, because I wasn't like that. I was never a bad kid, and I made me angry and made me do bad things, which I didn't even want to do. So Islam basically saved me from doing bad things, you know. And it's helped me recognize who my mum is now and how powerful she is, and how many times I've thought maybe she's being bad to me when really she's just showing me that tough love, you know. And I'm the only Muslim in my family right now. And basically, my mum kept telling me, like she tells me now, be strong for family, you know, because basically it's like a dysfunctional family, you know. When someone passes away, I wasn't born when my dad passed away. I was still in the belly, so I never saw it. And it did send me a bit, not mad, but a bit, you know, a bit astray and a bit crazy. It made me do crazy things, but I found myself in the end, you know, that kid that I wanted to be, that good kid. And it's really helped me. Islam has really helped me from being a street kid and being violent and doing all sorts of things. And now I'm a better person than myself, better person to my mum, better person to everyone in my family. And it's helped me. It's helped me so much, and you know, I feel good. I feel blessed enough to even stand here and speak to you lot, you know, about Islam basically, and how it can change your life from being dark to being light. I never thought that me going to take my shahada would change my life in the way it has, in the way I've changed my thinking. I've stopped drinking, I've stopped smoking, I've stopped all sorts of things. And I never thought that would ever stop, because that's the life. I thought that's how life was. And now I look and I think,